Hello everyone, how are we doing? Nice to see you, happy Easter and all that jazz. Hope everyone's having a nice weekend. I'm not sure if everybody's got a longer weekend. Certainly in the UK, Friday and Monday are off. It is a 4-day weekend, so everybody is having a bit of fun. Nice to see you all. Hope you're doing well, hope you're eating lots of chocolate and enjoying yourself. Good to have you all here. I'm gonna attempt before you disappear off screen to say hello to everybody that's arrived so far. So Jayhawk, Amy, Yorkshire, Dano, Yanar, Farmer Hamish, Shane, Derek, Brett, Welsh Sniper, Braden, Lars, nice to see you. Farmer Ed, good to see you too. Scorp, welcome. Pro Farmer DK, Chef Splash, and there we go. How are we all? Hope you're all doing well. Hello, Joe. Nice to see Jose from Portugal as well. Nice to see you. I'm famous FS22. I wouldn't go that far, mate. I wouldn't go that far, but I hope you're all good. Do me a favour. Right from the off, let's all hit the like button. I would appreciate that. It just helps get the stream out there and other people looking at it as well. Big Mac, Scooter, Steve, Nellius, Nick Parker, and Brett Wells. Nice to see you all. Welcome along. And George Goddard, you're a chef, so no time off. Ah, sorry, mate. Sorry to hear that. Craig Mawson, nice to see you. Scooter, 2 years. Whew. Mrs. Prof, how are you? Getting raided by Args' gang. Hello, everyone. FarmSim Briscoe, how are you, mate? How are you doing? Nice to see you. Now, let me tell you about the fun of this. This is I think, the most excited about. Yes, Cranky. Brilliant win for Newcastle today. No, never make it easy for ourselves, but I'll take that every day of the week. I nearly got tickets for the game as well and then didn't, so it's a little bit frustrated about that, but there we go. There we go. Right, this is probably the most excited I've been about a server for a while in terms of the scope for this to grow and be really, really like a long-term server for us feels about right. So, Aussie No Mans, if you haven't done anything with it yet or checked it out, I strongly recommend you do. Performance-wise, for 16x maps, off the charts, absolutely crazy. So go and have a look at it if you can. Args has done a brilliant map tour on it. But in essence, it is a 16x version of something like No Man's Land, where you get blocks of terrain that you can buy. And you can work your way up. So there you go. Every single one of these squares you can purchase individually. If I do a little X here, hang on a sec. Let's go to the right one. There you go. You can see the farms that we've purchased already. So I think Esab's up at the top there. Hamish is over here. Mark Haythornthwaite's got one over here. I think Alan's here. Who's bought 187 and 100? So, but these are huge. I bought 169. So the premise with the server is you start with 500k and that requires you to buy your own first square. Now you can't buy another square straight away. You've got to wait until there is a window where everybody is allowed to buy one more plot at a time. So it stops people going crazy. The people who can play all the time going crazy and buying half the map. So it is all about taking your time, enjoying playing the game, and taking things from there. So just as an example, plot 130 there you go, 250,000. So straight away you're losing potentially half of your money. 106, look at that, it creeps into the next one there, so that's 348,000. But here 96, half a plot, 128,000. So depending on what you buy, you can have more money for your vehicles, or you can go for it with your land and determine what money you've got left for vehicles after that. I went somewhere in the middle and I bought plot 169, and I'll show you why in a minute, because these aren't now a No Man's Land plot. If you can imagine a No Man's Land plot, not that big because it's a standard size map. These are huge, so you actually don't need one very quickly. You don't need to buy another one very quickly because there's more than enough stuff on this to keep you going for a very long time. Anyway, that's about it. What I'll do is do a little fly up so you can see some of the map as well. There we go. So you've got Animal Dealer, and a bale sell point here. You've got a couple of grain silos. You've got a little bit of a town in the middle here. Like so, with all your purchase points, you can buy a fertiliser, you can buy a seed and things like that. We have tweaked some of the prices. I've got to say a big shout out to Mark Haythorne, who can't make it tonight because he's on holiday. But he set this all up, and he reduced the price of silage because it's easy. It's easy, even on hard mode. Silaging huge amounts of crop is just easy mode. But then, look at the map. Look what we've got available to us. So, there's Alan now working his plot. And this is a brilliant example of how big these plots are. So I'm going to drop down here. Very like Western Wilds Jayhawk. Yes, I'm going to drop down here. Look, I'm on sprint mode here. So look at the size of this. Alan's doing the right thing, I think. Why would you not clear this? Clear all the grass off this to start with, before you start ploughing it up or separating it out into fields. But look at the size of this plot. It's awesome. He's got his VCA on there and he's working away, looking good. But look, he goes all the way, and I'm on full-blown sprint mode here, all the way down to here. So that plot is just one square. Let's zoom out again, just so you can see. There's the size of that. And if I go back to the map, that is here, 139. So it gives you an idea for the size of the map, doesn't it? Argsy, welcome, mate. Nice to see you. Kellen, nice to see you, mate. How are you? Right. 29 months, Ed. Jeez. Jayhawk, 31 months. Jeez. You get more for petty crime in jail for that. Right. Anyway, we digress. So we're at 4. Jeez. They grow up quick, don't they? They grow up quick. Manic Battle off a nice stream to... Yeah, get yourself a glass of wine, Saran. Put your feet up. Put your feet up and join in with the chat. Right. So, my plot, 169, I think, starts over here somewhere. And what I'm going to do... I bought this one because I thought it was pretty open. Not many trees on it. Although I don't mind chopping a few down. We'll just get a bit of lumberjack in there. And I don't think... I mean, a lot of these aren't sellable. Well, they are. But I might... we might need unrealistic bale sizes to stop the server imploding. Yes, we also might use Argsy's new mod as well, which I haven't put in yet. But we will definitely put that in at some point. That's probably something worth putting in, actually, is telling people to sell as they go with their bales. Yes, sell as you go with your bales, please. So there we go. We've got an idea how much those are worth. Okay, we'll see. So anyway, like I said, you've got to buy your plot with your 500,000, so I've got 334,000 left. Then you've got to buy all your vehicles that you need. Obviously, you buy stuff to start. So I think I need, first and foremost, I'm going to need a mower and a tractor, aren't I? So let's do that. Ideally, I'd like a mower that I can... let's turn off flight mode as well. Ideally, I would like a mower that swaths as well, but I think that might quite be out of my price range. So, let's see what we've got installed. Nothing that puts things into and also price. I mean, I could buy something like the Kong Skilled, but I don't know what would happen with that. The Pottinger Pack, the Nova Cats. I think it's probably going to have to be the K brand is probably the most cost effective for the size of it, because we do want to cover some ground, don't we? The Pottinger's nice, but it's ridiculously expensive compared to... Now, you can lease as well, if you want to. Need Mark Thor's mode. Oh, that's one thing. No unrealistic mods. You've got to farm properly with this. So yeah, no unrealistic mods. Hence the reason Mark's mower's not in there. And the fast bale and things like that. We want people to relax, enjoy... And this is a place where you go and chill and relax and enjoy. It's not a race to the bottom on who can own the land the quickest and who can have the most money. Now, we will add more. There's hardly any mods in as well, but we will add more as I think people own more land and people want bigger machinery. So things like the new case, I think we'll put that in when there is a requirement for it. But at the moment, nobody can afford it. So there we go. So I think we're going to go for this. And I'm going to buy these because it probably, over time, will be more beneficial than not. Why is my sound stopped? Because I'm in the shop, I think. That'll be why. I'm like, this doesn't sound right. Let me just go back. I do have sound. Whew. Braden, you need to be a member of the channel, so hit the join button and you can choose either farm worker or farm manager, and then that will automatically sync with our Discord. If you join our Discord and connect your YouTube and your Discords together, that will then do an automatic sync, recognize that you're a member, and give you access to the channels. Buy a swather with a 40-foot headlight. If there is one in here. I don't want to swath though. I probably want to silage this stuff to start with, just because this is a pure money making scheme. Ooh, 6.5 meters on the big Rostel mash though. What's the crone? Crone's 9.7, but it's also very expensive. 8.4. The Samaz is 8.4. Oh, we have to go for that, really, don't we? It's a job for the big M. If only I could afford it. If only I could afford it. Oh, wow. 6.5 is going to be torture, isn't it? 15 meters, 14.7. 150. So they don't need a lot of horsepower, those. Should have taken the Novacat. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to have to use a bit of a worker on some of this as well to try and get some jobs done. I'm going to come back to the windrow. I'm going to choose a tractor first. Now, let me just check my horsepower requirements with this, although it's pretty flat, so we should be all right. 120 at the back, 60 at the front. So, right, 180 minimum. So it's probably going to be a medium tractor, isn't it? Oh, we've got the 700, 162. What else have we got in here? Anything? I would like a T7, but I don't think I can afford that. We've only got 299,000 left. Let's see what we've got on the top end of small tractors here. Carl, we've got 15 farms in total, and it's first come, first served. So go grab whatever you, if you want to join in. All the info's on the server already. So, right. Sorry, just checking my Discord there. As long as we've got the horsepower, we should be all right. 201 with the Valtra. That's quite nice. A little N-series Valtra. Anything else? T6. Nah, it's just slightly underpowered. I think this could be the one. I think this could be the one. Got a front hitch. I do want a front. Do I want a front loader? I'm going to take a front loader for loading things up. I'm not going to take GPS because I know we've got VCA installed as well. And I'm going to go. I can't do John Deere green, can I? I'm going to go camo. I like that. And we're going to have no license plates. I don't know what the rules are in Oz, but I know in the US you don't have to license tractors. In the UK you do. I don't know what the deal is in Oz. Sure, I'll have a class. If it was a combine. Blackman, nice to see you, mate. How are you? Do I like that green? Very boring. I go for a black Fent. A black Valtra Fent. Oh, I quite like that though. Bit of shouting orange, same as the. Oh, hang on a sec. I need to bump that, don't I? It's going to be too expensive. 146. 150 of my 300 in one go for 201 horsepower. Could lease to buy it. It's going to take me a while to get up. Right, I'm doing it. I'm leasing the tractor. I'm just going to play it easy with my money there a little bit. The railway barriers are the wrong way around. Is that right? You've got money, you clean your equipment, maybe FSU. Thanks, David. Yeah, 45% a year. What do you take me for? Brought up in a barn? Right, before we do anything else, let's go shopping. Can we do silage bales and let them ferment before we sell? Yes, of course you can, Big H. That's fine. Baler. No. I'll worry about that later. I will worry about that later. Right, where's me tractor? The shop is here. That'll be my green tractor there. What have we got here? Oh, somebody's bought a... People just blowing cash. Alan's just buying a truck for the sake of a truck. Madman. Love it. I don't know why my lumberjack is telling me I could pick stuff up. Could we turn... let's turn that off. Super strength is disabled, so this sometimes happens with lumberjack. It stays on the whole time. Right. I'm so used to the automatic engine start mod as well. That we've got that problem as well with VCA and enhanced vehicle together. Oh my god, this looks quite small for this mower now, doesn't it? You get overlapping of stuff. You can see that in the bottom corner there, the HUD at the bottom. Got stuff overlapping. Right. Quite like my little setup here. That was another reason for this as well. It was not to go with the usual standard, oh, I'll just go and buy the stuff I always buy, so double tap to stop it. I did, but it wasn't working. Oh, it's worked now. Weird. Right. Oh, we're having a little lag spike here. Talk among yourselves. I changed it, Saran. Having a little lag wobble there, but we're back now, I think. Now I've got to remember where my stuff is. I am over there. I need to get my angles right. I'm going to try and be as optimal as I can with my lining up of stuff, so that I don't creep into the next box. 193 of you here. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. I hope you're having a good Easter weekend. Hope you've got time with friends and family, and time to play a bit of Farm Sim as well. Go on, do me a favour. There's only 78 likes that I can see. Go on, all hit the like button for me. That would be awesome. Right. One thing I'm going to do in time is put some roads in as well, but I'm very laggy. Hopefully when I get away from some of these other punters, we'll be good. Right. I think this is, he says, doing a bit of guesswork, the edge of my field. Just here. So, let's get everything unfolded. Let's go to my Fent dash. Unfold. Yep. Nice, we're up to 103 already. Thank you, everyone. Very good, Bo. We were on Argsy's stream before. We decided we're going to do Jason Statham cutouts. Right, let me get my bearings here. Where am I going? I need to cross over the other side. This is my domain here. That is a lot of grass. It is indeed. Right, why have I got stick drift when I haven't got a stick on? Right, lower everything down. Do I have access to this land? Right, I mustn't be on my land yet. We'll kick in any second now. He says hopefully, yep, there we go. Yeah, I think we're lagging up this server pretty good already with Alan's mowing. This could be a disaster. We could completely fall apart very quickly if everybody's mowing grass. The server's just going to have a complete hairy canary, isn't it? FSG tablet holder. Consider it done. I'm on the phone to the manufacturers as we speak. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap in some of this. Yeah. We are lagging out on the server big time. We'll have to do it in blocks. It just is sheer volume of stuff to be done. I think it will settle down once we've cleared this and people are doing their own thing in different parts of the server. It will be great, but as I said, look at the size of these. Oh, I've gone a little bit AWOL here. I'm going to keep going down the bottom. I've still not got to the end. Braden, how do you use the handle on the bottom camera? I'm not sure I know what you mean there, mate. Oh, this? The joystick? That's for raising and lowering. I'm not doing it at the moment because I usually use it for loading bare, like a front loader and things like that. Right, here we go. There is the end of our land, I think. Something like that. That's giving me some drift. So, let me get to my bearings. We'll lift both of those. Go across the way here. Now, if I get my angles dead on here, and I would want that to be 280, wouldn't I? No, 270, big pardon. Let me just, I'm using my, just above the HUD there, you can see that. If we want to go at 90 degrees, it would be 270 this way, wouldn't it? For that, and then if we turn on VCA, turn it off. That. That. I turn VCA on. Right, we're running at 270. This should run me right along the bottom of my plot now. So, to the left of me here, that is somebody else's, as you can see on the map at the bottom. Scorp, that's totally fine. A rib coma is totally acceptable. Here's 280, 270. You can't see the map, of course you can't, it's hidden. There you go, I'm running along the bottom there. So 270 will get me along the bottom. I'm going to go around these trees, annoyingly. Never seems to have settled down a bit now, which is good. Oh, come on. Come on. Let's get back on my wheel instead of trying to drive my steering with my keyboard. I do that sometimes. Right, here we go. So I would say about here. A rough guesstimate would say that would be about right. And then I'm going to have to go up here. And now we're going to go at probably 0. He says. Trying to work it out because it's hidden. 3, 2, 1, 0. Right. Just turn this on. Always high. I want to rotate through 90 degrees and I can't remember how to do that. Hang on. There is a button to rotate it through 90 degrees and I have lost it. Automatic rotation of lane guard. I might have to just wing this. Or, better than that, not wing it. Don't wing it, Ed. Let's turn it off. Yeah, now it resets itself. And we're roughly on 0. Above, always high. After some use now, what are my thoughts on the FarmSim? I love it, Saran. Honestly, it's brilliant. Really, really good. Actually, the thing that's impressing me the most is the build quality. It's really robust. The telemetry mod solid is probably enhanced vehicle, which I don't tend to use, but I know some of the guys on here like it, so it's another option as well as VCA. What I'm going to do now, I think, is put in some headlands here. Sometimes people get that as well with VCA. And would you say it's much use when you don't use a wheel? If you're on keyboard and mouse, it will make loading with a telehandler or a loader so much easier, 100%. Even if you don't have a wheel, it's so good from that perspective. 90-degree option. And does it turn automatically, ESAB? It should. I mean, I'll be all right now. I think I'll probably need to put a couple of headlands in the other end. Neo, nice to see you. How are you, mate? Let's put another end row in here, and we're going to go across the field, I think. There we go. Reverse and get this stuff. Need headland management, right? Okay. Stuff it then. J-Mac with the super chat. Thank you very much. That's your 10th super chat on a live stream. Do you know that, mate? Thank you very much. That is very generous of you. Right. Do you know what's interesting? The ping on the server isn't changing. It's sitting between 36 and 40 the whole time, but we're getting these little stutters, I think, just because of the volume of stuff that's on the ground. Braden, it's a PC. If it's a PC laptop, it's the same as a PC desktop. So yes, it would support that. If you mean like an Apple Mac, no, it doesn't. Right, that does me there. Right, let's do another run across here. I think we can actually turn it off now. I don't like having the lines up, but it's nice to see them sometimes. I never detected width, so I'm assuming it worked it out on its own. Right, here we go. Now I've got to work out. Actually, I've made a bit of a boo-boo here. Because there isn't much of an end row at this side. It kind of curls around the map, doesn't it? Oh! Panzer Storm is in! Don't know, Panzer Storm. We've got a newbie. Yeah, I was thinking, but actually now I'm going to go top to bottom rather than end to end. Braden, if it's a PC, it will support it. Yeah, we'll go along the bottom now, I think. Maybe. Maybe go back one more time. My FPS is currently 36 or 7, but I'm running my view distance at 400%, so I've broken the actual 200% max that the game has, and I'm sticking at 400%, which actually is probably not the brightest thing to do on this server. I should probably knock it back slightly. But I'm out now, and it's actually, I don't think that's the issue here. I think this is the amount of grass that's on the ground from different people. I was running, it was sitting at 60 perfectly when I was the only one on, and when I was looking at this in single player, it was clean. But it's definitely struggling a little bit. Yeah, I'm on. It definitely is the amount of... Sadly, JMac, this is a 16x map, so it would probably melt your PS4. Up here, I think it is, mate. I think it is. The stuttering definitely is. Right, yeah, we'll run up and down. We'll run down here and then we'll run along the bottom. And then that will be our... that will be our end rows. $16X is a big map, yes. Yeah, it's desync. Lots of entities being produced. That's right. It's trying to... So what it does, this grass needs to be shared amongst all the players on the map, so they know that there's grass on the ground and stuff. So it just takes a long time to process all of that and share that information, which is what's slowing things down a little bit. Like I said, once everybody's cleared their first round of grass and start to split their plots up, because I'm going to split this up into a few different fields. and make some different stuff and get some animals going. Yeah, four of these squares is a standard size map. So basically my plot is around about a quarter of the size of a standard map. Panzer, yeah, jump in. Let me just reply to Panzer. I didn't want to do this. Let's turn it off. On again. Go. Sorted. Artemas, nice to see you. Joey, happy Easter, my friend. How are you? What a terrible pull. It's not changed now. I should stop it now. It's not changed. It's clearly... I now know what you lot think of me. Which is fine. And does this map support terraforming to do any mining? It does if you want it to, Brett. I'm not going to run that on the server, but there's no reason why it won't. Oh, actually, that's it's not as bad as I thought. We probably can get the turns in here. Right, we'll try it. We will try it. Let's see what happens. It's actually starting to settle down a bit now. So yeah, there we go. Quarter of a standard size map. It's just going to be one field of grass. I do want to put some... I'm going to start to think about where I put some sheds and stuff. I'm going to turn this into a proper farm. This isn't just going to be one block of grass that we just keep mowing. Like I said, my aim with this server is not to rush to get everything like one, if you know what I mean, every square of the map owned and the most money. It's about kind of a chilled community type vibe. That's why there's 16 farms that people can join. You can join as a group. There's a few people have joined as a group and they're going to work together. There's a few people have taken individual spots. So a pity. There you go. 3 game years into Aussie No Mans and just joined your first 2 plots together. That's awesome. Just goes to show you how much time it takes to get through things, doesn't it? Thank you, Saran, by the way. I do try and respond to as many as I can. It's the same on the channel as well, even on my vids and stuff. I'd probably spend easily an hour or 2 every day going through comments. Some I won't respond to if it's something... If somebody asking a question that's been answered already in the comments, I'll just have to leave those people to it. But if people are asking sensible, valid questions or, you know, saying thanks or whatever, I'll always try my best to respond to as many as I can. I think it's kind of one of the rules I set myself when I started the channel was that I wanted to make sure that I've seen so many, less so with FarmSim, but so many YouTubers who never check their comments, never respond, all of that stuff. Real mower so he can mow the shrubs, that's a good call. Yes, chef. Give FSG a like. We'll mow for likes. I could actually leave some of this for... we haven't got the grazing mod in. I'm not sure if it supports the grazing mod, but maybe I'll put my cows down somewhere. I was gonna do bales, but I'm just now wondering if I'd put a bunker in. Will I power wash for likes? No. Oh, Panzer, let me give you farm manager rights, and then you're good to go. Where is he? Panzer Viking. There we go. Promote farm manager. Panzer Viking. That's a different one. Big Sky, nice to see you. Bond man, do you think? Put it in a bunker. I'll definitely give it a go. The only problem with that is how much is a decent pickup trailer? Is bales bet is less? Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I'm torn. It's less works, less stages, and I would need something pretty decent to roll, you know, flatten the or compact the silage as well. But it means I don't have to load a million bales. Maybe I could split. We could do some bales and some. You can lease, Brett. Yes. Is it good, Brian? Do you approve? Does it get the Aussie seal of approval? Does it? I might put it in a bunker. I'm starting to change my mind here as to what to do. Look, why am I doing on a little stick drift here? I don't know what's going on here. FSG hay is better. For what, Kelland? Oh, I forget the price of silage has been nerfed, actually. Worth more, yeah, because we actively decided to adjust the price of silage to not make it as easy. Because let's be honest, we all know silage is basically cheat mode in FS22. Hanson, I dropped in for a bit and had a chat with the guys. There we go. Remember, the grass mask that is set on can be ploughed mostly without create fields on, so be careful when planting. Is that right, Scott? Is this classed as a field now we've mowed it? Evening, Daniel. Nice to see you, mate. How are you? I'm inhaling my water. Thought I'd give myself an extra challenge on stream. Ever seen a YouTuber die on stream? I'm alright, people. We're safe. No whiskey tonight. I might need one after that. Right, am I going to buy a chainsaw and get rid of that tree, or am I going to leave it? No, it's a feature. We're going to leave it as a feature of the map. There we go. Get these bits. For a pint at FarmCon. Thank you, Cranky. You must know the price of German beer, because that's about right. Painted the edges of your fields to prevent seeding beyond your fields. That is a good call. Army Mike, you like the Alice and the Gleaner? Yeah, they're great, aren't they? Joey, you like the cap I'm wearing? Well, if you're interested in getting one, they are available on TheFarmSimGuy.co.uk. Worth every penny though. Too right. Too right. I might buy one with Args too. He's going to need a pint. He's travelling down with DJ and Farmer Cop. I don't have a merch. Oh, I do. No, I don't. That's just Argsy typing it in. Used to be a litre. Jababo! How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you, Jab. So, everybody, if you're in here and you don't know who Jab is, go check out his channel. Give him a thumbs up. Give him a sub. I met Jab at PAX last year. Was really sad not to go this year, but just a bit too busy. Oxy is Nightbot. But he's genuinely one of the nicest guys in the world. Heart of gold, that man. So, he deserves subs and he deserves likes. And if you ever sit and watch one of his streams, he's he dishes out wisdom like I've not heard from anybody before. Great guy. So, all the love for Jab in the house. And I'll see you again soon, man. I'm going to get over to the States, hopefully, at some point this year. And see if we can arrange to be in a similar place so we can catch up. Right, I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to think about what I do next. Now, everybody's going for hay, clearly. But I'm thinking I might do a mix, because here's my thing, right? I wanna have cattle, because I do. Because on a chilled farm, I'll have just my cows making milk, a little bit of steady passive income. It keeps me busy with a lot of different jobs as well. So I think what we'll do is maybe make a bit of hay, a bit of silage. If FSU says sub, you do what you're told. Do you? Really? None of you do what I tell you to do. Which is usually wise. I'm full of bad ideas, me. But in this case, I am right. Jab is the man. Lovely guy. Sometimes you do. True. Well, I appreciate you. Whether you do or whether you don't, I appreciate you for it. Right, I am also going to start thinking about what I do with some building. I want some buildings. Right, we'll go down to the end and then we'll find a spot. Thanks, Jab. Yeah, no, I enjoyed doing those vids, actually. It was quite funny when I did my first one. I was like, why would anybody want to see what my computer looks like? But apparently it's a thing. Amy, I think there are... We've got 5 farms left, mate. Oh, Panzer hasn't given himself a name yet, but we should probably give Panzer a name. Let's give Panzer... What should we call Panzer's... Panzer's... Lot. There we go. Can we trust any celebs? Maybe? I'm not a celeb. You can indeed, Amy. Just jump on and get started. All the info's up. You're already a member, so you'll be able to see it in Discord. I don't know who. J-Hawk. I have no idea who. Right. So I've kind of optimized. I can drop my stuff up by the trees. There you go. Is the mirrored map multiplayer still going? No, we won that, Saran, quite spectacularly, if I'm being honest. Not that I want to gloat or anything, we'll just leave that where it is, but it was a handsome win for Team FSG. Right, let's do this. Right, bit of advice, folks. What do we think? A little bit of windrowing of this A mixture of silage and hay for my cows. Might sell a bit. Obviously, he spent too much time. So he's never going to live that one down, is he? Look, I even dressed like an Aussie. My hat on, everything. Make signs in the field. Like, draw something inappropriate. I know what you mean. Yoss, I know what you're like. I know your sort. Right. I'm going really basic here. The starter for 10, this. But that will do us, and I'm going to put in a bunker. How big a bunker do we put in, though, is the question. And of course, it's this stupid one that doesn't align with anything. I hate the fact they don't rotate easily. Have we got free transform? Snapping. Let's turn snapping off. And it still does it. Very annoying. Oh, we've got multi-fruit silos in, though. Bale storage. That's what we need. Get this bale storage mod in, everyone. If you're going to be storing bales, get it in a bale storage mod. Not Argsy's, though. Who decided that? Sorry, Args. If it was me, I would have said to use yours. Jab was very fond of me. Well, that's nice. I'm very fond of Jab too. Yeah, look at these. Oh, this is annoying. Why would you? Why can't I have things that rotate with the others? That's very annoying. Should have actually rotated my shed now. What am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? Look, see my camera rotating? But I don't know why that is. Oh, it could be this. Could be on top. Sometimes you get stick drift on the thrust on the. Where can you have your sim dashboard? Anywhere you like, Braden. Put it anywhere on your desk. Would you like me to create a circle bunker? Yes. That's not going to be big enough, is it? We'll fill that instantly. Ah, it'll do for starters. What we're trying to do here is not spend loads of cash. So, that'll do. That'll do. I'm going to waste some cash on the landscaping, though. That's kind of weirdo I am. Can't have long grass at the edge of my silage bunker. Right, windrower now, I think. Regardless of what we do here, we're going to windrow some of it and pick it up before we do the hay. The problem, you see, Jan's thinking about basically selling everything. All Jan can do on a map is make as much stuff as possible and sell it as quickly as possible. I'm thinking like a farmer. Arxis is way better. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put that on, actually. Defo. Right, let's drop this in our shed here. Changed my mind now, I like that at an angle. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. Tell you what though, loving my little Valtra. Very pleased with that purchase. Right. Do I lease a very big windrower? Or do I go for a small one and buy it? All I've sold is a tree. Was that wrong? Alan's saying lease a big one. We'll get the work done a bit quicker, won't it? Also, I've just realised that pickup wagons aren't the cheapest things to buy. Server's settled down now, though, hasn't it? It's got a little bit of stutter to it, but I think that might be my settings. Look at my view distance, it's massive. Gotta remember where the shop is. It's just along here. Everybody needs their yards cutting. It seems very overgrown everywhere. Ooh, bit of a tank slapper there. This is when you see other people's stuff and just help yourself to it. Right, let's get ourselves a windrower first. We do want a tedder as well. 7 meters. I mean, you would want that, wouldn't you? But that, if you lease that for a day. Only £2,000, that's worth it. Alright. Well, that's that decision made. I want a forage wagon, though. Son of Rag, nice to see you. How are you? The only problem is here now is horsepower, isn't it? That's going to be our challenge because we only have a 200 horsepower tracker. So these bad boys ain't gonna cut it. Take a chance with a 220, or you would do that 150, 130. Probably this one, isn't it? God. 3,500. Why a tedder and not a windrower? Tedder because the way we've adjusted the price of silage on this map to make it a little less easy. Which basically means then that we that hay becomes more valuable. So a lot of people are tedding their hay. Do I? What do we think? It's 220. We pushing our luck here. That gives us an extra. Oh, we'd never pull it, would it? Our 205 horse on this. And I don't want to buy it if I can't tow it. I'll definitely put the silage add on. Yeah, definitely DK. I'm going to do that. I can't take the chance, so I'm going to go for this. The silage additive tank on. And we're going to lease it. Won't pull it. That was my concern. It will. No big hills. 2 light cranks. I've gone easy. Right, I'm going to get myself a little bit of silage additive. There it is. Bit of bond silage. Just going to leave this in the yard. Actually, should I? And what we're going to get? We're going to lease our big windrower. We are going to lease that 115. So we'll still pull 15 meters. Lease $4,000. I'll keep it for a few days though. There we go. Oh, somebody's on the bales already. I mean, let's be honest. You can run this for a few days without it getting anywhere close to the 90 grand you would spend to buy it. Even at the end of the day, you could be running like 5 or 6 really big bits of leased equipment and acquire the bale. Just help yourself to somebody else's bale loader. I don't think it would pick up my bales, that's the only thing. We are going to put contractors' rights on for everybody as well at some point. So if anybody's got any downtime, they've got no work on, and other people have got a load of stuff on, they can jump farms and go and give them a hand. So lots and lots of options. And this is going to be a regular. I've decided this is going to kind of be a regular stream. I feel for a while now that I haven't had a regular go-to for a stream. Remember we had Green Valley at the start of the start of FS22, and we played that, and that was good. We haven't had a consistent stream purpose for a while now, so looking forward to this. Oh, here comes Amy. Yeah, I'm gonna get a tedder. I'm gonna do half silage and I'm gonna do half hay. And I'm just thinking, would I put a hay loft in rather than bales as well? Means I don't have to. That'll come in handy when I'm doing TMR later on, wouldn't it? Right, let's just give Amy some permissions. Oh, no farm yet. Where are you going to go, Amy? And I'll give you... just jump into one of the farms. And I'll give you... manager permissions. Oh, look, Kellen and Jan are down to 62 grand. I need to go over and have a... Oh, Big H is down to 11. He's been spending big. I might... Oh, crikey. ESAP's gone down to 68. I want to go around and have a look on... I want to go around and have a look at everybody's... what everybody's doing. Right, there we go. Amy's... Think of a name for your farm, Amy, and DM me as well. And we'll write that in too. Antonio, unfortunately, is a 16x map. So, and Barry, is this coming to console? 16x. This single plot that I am driving on here is the equivalent of quarter of a standard size map. So let me just show you, just for context here. If I zoom out, that there in the corner is roughly, so if I wear my mouses, that's roughly a standard size map. And I'm going to zoom out to there. So it's 8 by 8. Yes, 8 maybe. So yes, that bottom corner, the 4 squares in that bottom corner are the size of a standard map. It would melt the console, unfortunately. Do you know what I was thinking the other day? I was in Game, which is one of our kind of retail establishments that sells mostly PlayStations, Xboxes, things like that. I don't do a lot of PC stuff. But my son wanted a game for his Xbox. And I was looking, and like a PlayStation is still best part of, what, £470? And I genuinely think I'm going to do it. And Disturbed did the super cheap one with parts from Wish and everything, and second-hand parts and things like that. He did... am I bang on 180 by pure chance? My God, I am. Right. Oh, it's not worked out the width. Yes, it has. So I'm genuinely thinking about building a £500 PC and doing a giveaway with it. One of the things I said when I started the channel was, one day I want to be able to give away a PC. And I thought, why not? Why would we? Why is that not dropped? Oh, that took ages. And I think you could build a very, very nice PC that would run like a dream. Would run FarmSim like a dream. For $500. Then you use sticks first. Did you just do that recently, Hamish? Row of shame. Shut up, you lot. That's the neighbour's field. I'm dead accurate. It's not a row of shame, it's a narrow windrow for the forage pickup. Raymond, have you tried courseplay on this? I haven't, Raymond. No, we haven't got courseplay on because it's multiplayer. We decided we'd not put courseplay on this because there'd be always enough people around to help out. But I imagine once you've cut the fields, you would have to do custom fields. Look how long it takes for that rear to pick up. That's ridiculous. Not happy about that at all. Although that said, it was good then. Right, let's go around this awkward headland, get this cleared. And then we'll run a few up and downs. Actually, yeah, that's true, Hamish. If you've ploughed it and you've ploughed the shape of it, it will pick it up anyway. Going to take a chance down here. Drive it, point and shoot. I am not on VCA at the moment, I am just driving freehand around the headland. It recognises that. Oh, that's it recognises what you've mowed. So this is what Scorpion was saying before. Actually, look, you can see it there. It's classing. I wonder if it's classing that as a field, which is interesting. It's an interesting way of doing it. Got the trees down to make some money. Right, one headland will do, and then we'll go and get up our pickup wagon and start dumping some of this in the bunker. There we go, just go around the edges here. Let's go and have a look at that PF screen. There we go. Well, it does show it it was showing in the minimap in the corner as well when we were mowing as well, actually. 8 weeks until your GCSEs. Same for my boy, actually, Massey. He gets his study leave in the next couple of weeks, and I'm going to have to drag him into the office with me, because if I leave him at home, he'll just sit and play his computer all day. Going to be a while before you afford the new 715. It is going to be a little bit of time, but it's perfect tractor for this map. Tell you what, there'll be a point at which that will be on the cards as a purchase. I think that might have to be a lease to buy anyway. Can VCA do courses and hire workers to do stuff, or because you are on multiplayer you can always have a person to help? If there's nobody else on and you've got nobody to help you, you could definitely hire a worker. VCA won't work with workers though. You'd need courseplay for that. You've got the 715 on Court Farms. That is ridiculous, Massey. Exactly, Scooter. That conversation's been had. That conversation's actually been had. And do you know what I said to him? Start a YouTube channel. If you're making money from playing games, you can play all you like. But if you're just going to sit in your room and play them, I'll decide when you can and can't play. He was like, of course, he didn't start a channel. Let's just drop this here. I'm even going to leave it unfolded, because we'll come back to that in a little while. I'm just going to clear some of this grass, I think. And another reason why I bought this Valtra, 33 miles an hour, flying. That's the right thing to do, Massey. Concentrate on school, and then when you've got all that sorted, you can concentrate on gaming. Gaming will always be there. Opportunity to do well at school won't be. To get that bit sorted first. God, I sound like my dad. Eye roll. Now I'm trying to think, they can't use my silage additive, can they? That is mine. I mean, I don't mind if they do. Somebody bought that wrapper and it's just sat there the whole stream. Kind of funny. Matthew, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it as always. Fathers are often right. That's true. But when you're a certain age, you don't believe it. It's only when you're later in life you go, oh yeah, he actually did have a point, didn't he? And you feel a little bit stupid. Who glad you're retired. Too right, Corp. I am going to go for a fly around at the end of the stream and have a look at everybody else and see what they're up to. I am intrigued. That's the joy. So, like, that's the joy of this, right? Look. We have got squads of people. If I do that. Look at that. Every single one of them is somebody's... Oh, look, somebody moved in next to 100. That's interesting. Lots of everybody's started to congregate around here. Esab stuck himself up there in the wilderness, as did Hamish. And I suppose the guys down here have as well. But look at that. It's nice that. And look, we've barely scratched the surface of the map. Look at all of this space up here that nobody's got close to, so... Here comes Alan. Moneybags Alan and his big tractors, me driving around my little tiny. $212 of you watching. Thank you very much. I appreciate that on your Easter Saturday night. I hope you're all munching on chocolate. Surprised not Esab's not in the corner. He likes to keep himself to himself a bit, don't you, Esab? I'm sure he'll come out to play when he needs to. When he feels like doing a bit of combining in the summer or something. Still in a rib cobra. Good man, Scorp. Right. Let's pick up the little row at the start. The test row, let's call it that. It's not a row of shame. It's only a row of shame if you're embarrassed about it. There you go. Love the pickup animation. I'm excited for FS25, if that's what it is. We still don't know. To see what they've done with some of the things like animations. Hopefully they've progressed things. Not that they need to, because I think it's magic, that one. But hard to go to the corners, no roads. Will there be rule about driving through other farms? I think respectfully, you've got to be courteous to your neighbours. I'm actually thinking about putting Paint and Terraform, the mod that makes it free, because you're right, there's a severe lack of roads, so I actually think that you will need to kind of paint some roads in to help people. Ah, nice one, Dean. Oh, a bit of an airsoft game tomorrow, nice. Something I've always wanted to give a go, but never had a chance to. I hope they stop the clipping on trailers too, Cranks. Yeah. 2024, come on. A pretty basic thing, right? Farmer King George, happy Easter to you too, my friend. How are you? Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of that. As we get a bit busier and a bit bigger, we will definitely build in some roads. Oh, it would be just too easy, wouldn't it, Args? I'll make sure we don't go clay pigeon shooting, Args. Now look at that, one pass. Ah, Mark. Mark's put trailer limit on as well. Look at that. He's a bandit. Luckily, we're at the right end of the field. Yeah, you can get the rollers out. Get the little Volvo roller and... oh, we might have to do a bit of smoothing here. What a substantial drop into the bunker then, wasn't it? Do that. What? Yeah, that's ugly. Better fix that. I spotted that with the barn, actually. There was a big drop into that as well. That one. Because I don't feel like wasting money. Oh, look at that. I'm getting rid of my crop as well. Oh, there's a little bit there as well. Not going to move that bit, is it? That's the way things are there, I think. Oh no, did it go? Yeah, I think it... We'll soon find out! Got the slowest unloading... Oh no, it's because I didn't pull forward. We should have an Argsy team and an FS team do S. Off the back of the competition server, we will not be doing that. Yeah, I think Farmer Cop would nail all of us in seconds. Grab these. If we can grab this, I know it's off our field, but it might be. If you come at it this way, it might... No, it's not letting us. And yell out, stop resisting. Oh. Well, there's a lag spike, but it's not. It is a lag spike. There we go. So we just don't plough through this all the time with the windrower. And so we're doing a little bit something different rather than just spending the whole stream mowing or windrowing. This is a big old chunk of grass though, isn't it? This is great. Alan's about 30% through his fields, about to bail up. Make sure you put 180s on, Alan, or even bigger, the 240s. That's full again. It's going to take a while. Move that bit over the windrow. Good call, Cranks. I might do that. Is that right, Trey? Jeez. The channel's only been going... Well, it's no, July. So yeah, we're creeping up to 4 years old soon. That's mad. It really doesn't feel that long at all. Gotta say. We've gone through a whole... When did I start? Last year of FS19. We've gone through a whole cycle of FS22 by November. Mad. Madness, I tell you. Someone's wishing they bought a bigger tractor. No, no. We're all good. Thing runs like a train. Dutch Modelling, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. I said make it difficult. I forgot, that's all. I forgot. Need a Purbeck revisited. Back in the day. Purbeck Valley, the first ever map that I did a vid on. Go watch it. I actually still think it stands the test of time. I still think I'm relatively true to what I did back on those first vids. I'd like to think so anyway. Bonsoir tout le monde. Mark's living it up in France at the moment. Chefing for the masses. I'm going the other way. I'm not going to sell all my stuff. I am purely making feed for my animals that I don't have yet. Christoph, you make me laugh. I apparently only do American stuff now. I'm too Yankified, apparently. Brett, I appreciate it, man. Honestly, membership is a real bonus. I don't expect it from any of you, but I thank you all for the support. Honestly, genuinely, it still blows my mind, like on a regular basis, that this whole thing is happening. It's nuts. It's when it was pointed out to me by Kermit when I was in the FarmSim magazine. He goes, "You're one of 10 gold giants content creators in the world." In the world. I was like, holy hell. You put it into that kind of context. It's crazy. And that's because you guys support me. You buy, you put my name in when you buy your DLCs and you buy the game and stuff like that, and I genuinely appreciate it. Because you don't have to do that. You could just watch the channel. You could watch the channel, skip the ads. You've been streaming over an hour and no 715 yet. Why? Oh dear, I think this is why have I only got... Why am I only 75% of my trailer still showing? I think we're having a lag issue. Looks like it's emptied out, doesn't it? But it's saying 75% full. Oh, it's, yeah, so it is. Oh, it's late. It's 10:30 at night. What a doofus. It's just running. Thank you, Marky Thor. I appreciate it. Biggest 2 litres ever. Oh dear, that was a proper eye roll moment, that wasn't it? Come on, FSG, wake up. More coffee for FS. No, God, not this time of night. Beer in bed would be good. Not yet, though. It's Easter Saturday. Clocks go forward tonight as well in the UK. I don't know what. Is it the same for the rest of Europe? Is it spring daylight saving? Some of you don't have it anymore, do you? Some of you have got rid of it altogether. No, August is a few weeks away. So we lose an hour. So I have to get up. It's going to feel earlier getting up for Args, but it's going to be an hour later. I think Args is changing a few weeks. You went 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's right. I think Mrs. Prof pointed that out a few weeks ago when I put a stream up with the wrong times. Oh, you'll feel that in the morning, Hamish. Hamish has got to get up at 4 AM and drive north to the Scottish Islands. Is Hugsy playing? He's not playing, he's just lurking. He's just lurking. Yeah, come on people, let's hit thumbs up. There's 200 watching now, we've got 181. Let's see if we can get over 200 likes on the stream, that'd be cool. Next week for New Zealand, yeah. We really need it in Scotland. We really do. Like in the winter, the difference between winter and summer is so vast. The difference in the time. Like in the middle of winter, it can be dark at. I don't know why I'm saying this with likes of Christoph and Jan and co on board. They have it even worse. But in Scotland, it can be in the middle of winter. It's dark by 3 in the afternoon, 3:30 on some days. So it definitely helps moving the time back. But then the crazy thing is, in the summer we get about 3 hours of dark right in the peak of summer. About 3 hours of darkness. It's great. When I was at university, which is the reason I moved to Edinburgh in the first place, I used to go into a club and it would be light at like 11 PM. And you come out of the club at 3 in the morning to go home. It would be light again, and you'd be like, "Meh, what happened to the night time?" Oof, that's a trip. Esab, that's a trip. Martins, how you doing? Nice to see you. Miss the good old Scottish winters. Oof. Felt like a long one this year. Yeah, it's felt like a long one. Michael, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. RP is Agri as well. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Thanks for dropping in, everyone. It is much appreciated. 194 likes. We can do it. 200. We can do it. We've got half an hour left of the stream. We've got to be able to do that, haven't we? Well, we'll go and get a windrower after this. I'm not going to... Actually, I'll run around the top with the... I'll run around the top with the windrow, and then we'll go and get the tedder for the rest of the field. That is what we'll do. Bale counting mod. Yeah, we'll have a channel where we can request mods. A couple of practical ones there that make sense to have on, definitely. Thank you, RP. I appreciate that. That is the dream. 100k is the dream. Everything is aiming towards that. For one thing, more than anything else, it's my kids. When I started the channel, they said, I think I had like 5,000 subs, and the kids said, "Wouldn't it be cool if you got a YouTube play button?" And at the time, I didn't even kind of know what you needed to do to get that. And it was when I found out it was 100k, I was like, well, that's never going to happen. Don't get excited, kids, because that's not going to happen. And potatoes, all right, you lot. And I said that'll never happen, so don't get excited that might happen, because it's never going to happen. And now, I'm a bit of an optimist. I think it might. At some point in the future, it might just happen. So we shall see. I'm saying that off the back of a terrible month for subs, because I didn't do any content. So it might not happen, but at the moment, the forecast says it might. We shall see. We shall see. I hope it does, because I'd love to be able to actually achieve something for the kids. I think I might get cool dad points for that. I should be reversing this up as well. What I want to avoid is having to buy another piece of equipment to... Uh-oh. I think I may have made a boo-boo. Come on. Come on, little Valtra. You've not let me down all night. Hey, T-Man Gaming's in the house. Talk among yourselves. Let's chat to T-Man. Ignore what's going on in the bunker. Cheers, Mark. And we'll see you next week, mate. Your farm's... That is true, Hamish. Yes. Ridiculous amount of gifted memberships over the last month, which is very, very appreciated. Again, some very generous people out there. Kjelland, I'm looking at you for one. I've done a bad thing. Tractor very bad. Tractor very bad. Luckily enough, it's one of those lightweight Valtras that you can just give it a little nudge. I'll leave that here. I know there's a little bit down at the bottom there, but yeah, no, with the 10 with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, mate. That is great. The support is crazy. It really is. And I should give a shout out as well to Barry, who joined as a member before. Thank you very much, Barry. Son of Rag joined as a member as well. Plasma as well. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Right, yeah, we'll do this other headland here. You are awesome, Jan. There should be some sort of server now. Why? There could be everybody else on the server cheating and nobody knows just because I put mine on the screen. Kjelland with the 20 gifted subs as well. You guys, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But thank you. There you go. So, again, guys, I know there's only 16 farms on this server, but equally there is plenty of space if you want to come and help on one of the farms. We still have some farms left as well. All you need to do, jump on the Discord, make sure your YouTube channel, the name you've been gifted on, and your Discord are linked together, and it will recognise that you are a member on YouTube and unlock all of the member channels. And this isn't the only server we've got as well. We've got a few. So even if you're on console, we've got a couple of console servers. So by all means, jump on and have a play around. We've got Court Farms as the main console map at the moment, but that is going to change very soon to hopefully Moss Valley when it comes out. There you go, Massey. It pays to be hanging out because you never know. It could keep going on the old gifted memberships the whole time. So there you go. Not much use for the old Thrustmaster farm stick this week, but I think if we start moving into bales and loading up things for the... We'll get a feeder wagon and get some animals going. We'll be using the front lifter all the time. Working on your security cameras, back and forth but listening. Multitasking by T-Man. Love it. Right, there we go. Now I want to clear that and then I can do my up and down rows. So I'm going to leave this here. Let's get rid of this end and that little bit there, and then we're good to go. You would be noticed more than anybody who's playing FS22. I know, right? I'm just going to go and sit in a field and watch somebody else. A scorp. He did say his girlfriend was coming around today. Right, fiance, should I say, T-Man? Where will Verstappen go next year? I don't know. Hopefully into retirement. No, I'm joking. I'm not sure he'll go to Mercedes. I'd be very surprised if he goes to Mercedes. But we shall see. I'm having a little moment here. My tractor appears to have just frozen. So hopefully... Yeah. My ping is frozen at 27 milliseconds as well. I think I'm going to get kicked from the server here. Or not. There we go, we're back. There we go. No issues here. Everything's fine. RP, you have to be really lucky to get gifted a membership. Yeah, it's a numbers game. Definitely RP. Honestly, we had a stream the other week. There was about 250 gifted memberships on the stream. I think everybody, by the end of it, everybody was a member. Hey, there's Elite. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. How you doing well, bud? Hamish, drive safe tomorrow, mate. Chat to you when you're back. Yeah, no, with the gifted subs again. Now, this happened last time. Now, did anybody notice the guy, I forget his name now off the top of my head, who didn't, we were trying to get him a gifted membership and he didn't get one. And then right at the start of the next stream, it was the first person to get a gifted membership was him. I forget his name off the top of my head. Dialed in the keybinds on your new farm stick today. So good. Sassy Burgess, and I do believe you used my code as well, didn't you, mate? So I thank you for that. Ham and eggs, that was it. Thank you, Mrs. Prof. Yes. He got a gifted sub right at the start of the second of the next stream. So there is some justice in the world. There is some justice in the world. Mark Kirkhoff, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. You're not allowed to disconnect. You're not allowed to connect your YouTube channel to Discord per your mum. Unfortunately, Braden, it's all automated, so I can't share it separately. Just tell your mum it's fine. Oh, RP's missed out again. I can see what's going to happen here. This is what happened last time, RP. It becomes a challenge to try and get you a membership. Right, let's see if I can back this up without getting stuck this time. Might need to take a little bit of a run up. I'll have to do. Oh no, I forget the gates open at the back. That's what we want. And now I'm thinking I could do more silage. Aussie No Mans, I've never seen. You've never seen a Valtra? You're not doing Valtras in Australia, no? Christoph's going crazy. Come on, RP Agri. Come on. Come on. Oh. Carl's going for it as well. Mark Kirchhoff's got it. See when it happens. See, this is a problem. Now you really want one. You won't get one. And then when you're least expecting it, you'll get one. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Check that as well, RP. So you need to go up into your and check that you've got received gifts on. Oh my god, here we go. Oh, Treya's coming in. Joining. Good question. Somebody better than me will know this. Let me have a look. I think in the chat... Am I going to get all this in? Probably not. Well, we're 53%. That's good. Chef's go. Hang on, we've got to stop. We've got to make sure RP's receiving... we've got to make sure RP's collect receiving gifts, or you could just be throwing money after... Yeah, at the top of the chat, there's 3 dots. You need to be able to click on that, and it'll tell you if you can receive gifts or not. Well, you might be alright, Brett. You might be alright. How many? Who's that? Treya's on. Let's just make sure Treya's got somewhere to go. Oh. Promote. Ah, Treya's Trey! Mr. Schmidt! There you go, you need to get a name for your farm. Oh, you still get the gift, you just need to claim it. Alright, there you go. Cool, thanks Mark. Oh look, lumberjacks added as your things. I need to turn off buying land. I want to stop people from buying land so nobody goes ahead and... but it doesn't have it as an option. I'm surprised at that actually. Yeah, no, stop it! Stop it! Martins has joined as well. I'm just... oh dear. So Asa's in there as well. Fuzzy Farmer. Russi's got one too. Go check out Russi's channel as well, guys, if you... he's just started a channel. He's doing the grind. And you can't, Alan, that's right. So I'm going to have to trust you all not to cheat. Is it a 40-slot server? If only, right? Let's hope. Let's hope the next version of the game bumps it to 32 or something. They're going to have to do some pretty substantial tweaks to the... Although this is running really smooth now. Remember all that jumpiness at the start? It seems to have really started to behave itself, so... I don't know what we did. That's true, Devance, you don't. You allowed it, RP. Good man, right. Let's just keep your fingers crossed then. We're down to 50% of our silage additive already. Did we get everything there? Was there a little bit left? I suppose it doesn't matter actually because just the up and down rows now. Yeah, well, congratulations everyone. Yeah, you've got access to all of the multiplayer servers. I think we're running about 5 at the moment, so definitely go check them out. Everyone's synced up. Ah, got you. Just takes ages for because of the size of the map and stuff. It takes ages for everybody to sync up. That should hopefully not be as big a problem, because not everybody's going to be loading up at the same time in the future and starting at the same time. So hopefully, individually, people will be logging on and syncing up while everybody else is sorted. Right. This is the only frustration with 16 slots, is that there's so many people. What servers are live at the moment is a good question. I can tell you that. We have got... 1 second. We've got Attingham Farm, which is cross-platform, I think, if I remember correctly. We've got Court Farms, which is cross-play. We've got Huron County. We've got the Oaks Realism server, and we have this one. Mr. 2B, how come my YouTube account is no longer synced with my Discord account? I haven't changed anything. You mean you no longer a member? I think gifted memberships last a month, Mr. 2B, so it could be that the month has lapsed. By that, you might just need to reconnect to your Discord and your... Sometimes they desync. Right, what am I doing here at 273? No, I don't need 273, I need 270. Come on, there we go. Off. On. Spin it up, lower it down. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Cranky put 5 gifted memberships in, but that's more than... Ah, it's just coming in slowly. I am confused. Maybe my chat's not up to date. I'm looking still... Honestly, you guys are crazy. I'm going to shout you out. Right, Yanar, 10 gifted subs, gifted memberships. Kielen, 20 gifted memberships. Yanar, another 10 gifted memberships. Christoph, 10 gifts. Carl Hobbs came in with 1 then, and then Cranky with 5. Chef Splash with 5. Jan with 20. And then Cranky with another 5. Stop it! I literally, we'll have to give RP honorary membership to stop you boys spending your money. A delay, a bit of a After all, I'm a member of YouTube. Oh, Mr. Tubi, you need to go into... you need to go in and connect your Discord and your... Row of Shame again. Or you just want to see him suffer doing potatoes. You're evil. You're mean. Just mean people being mean. Still no RP. Oh, I think the width is out on this. That's the problem. Let's re-width it. Yeah, look. I didn't set the width. That was the problem. Should pick up now. Because it was wrong on the other one. Hopefully next time. Set your widths, people. Or you end up with a test row. It's not a row of shame. Have you ever forgot to hit record putting an episode together? 3 hours gameplay in the bin. more times than you would care to realise, FarmSim Bob. Another one is muting your mic to speak to your wife and then forgetting to unmute it. So that's a good one. What else? Oh, not checking your OBS so your mic sound isn't being picked up that way. They've done that as well. Yeah. All these memberships deserve a whole lot of potato. Well, I could have a potato army. I wouldn't even need to do it. I would just get my potato army to turn up and do it for me. She's not going to want to watch the stream. She's going to think it's too kiddish. Well, then she can't stop you from connecting your Discord together. She's not going to bother. She can't let you not connect your Discord. Muting mics for the live stream. Have you noticed since I went to my 2 PC setup now that I start every stream with the mic? Go figure. That's because my setup on my old 1 PC setup was rubbish because I didn't know what I was doing when I set it up. He's installed Mark 3. That is one time. Knowing the size of the field that Jan's setting up for me, I will allow Mark's potato harvester. Because it's the only way we're going to get through the job in less than 3 weeks. Nick Parker, welcome mate, how are you doing? Thank you for joining, my friend. Yeah, Liam, nice to see you mate, it's been a while, hope you're good. Need a fleet of them. God. I'm gonna go to bed curled up in a ball, rocking tonight, just thinking about the potatoes. Your problem when you try to record a vid is you keep saying all the time. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Oh, I still do it a lot. I think it's natural. Yeah, there's something wrong with it. The width of this thing is not accurate. It's okay. I've nothing better to do. I hear you, Liam. I hear you loud and clear, mate. But Braden, I would love to be able to help you, mate, but it's all synced and all connected. Technically, I can't give you. I can't set it up to let you see the channels without it being linked to YouTube. Just the way it's set up. Do I need a straw blower for my farm on? Not really. You can just tip from a bucket if you want. Franco from Argentina. I'm too ugly to make. Oh, Brett, don't say that. Everybody's beautiful. Key to record and have a good review. Plan of what you're going to do and record it. Don't just sit down and hit record and think it'll be perfect. Well said, Scooter. I probably spend an hour before every vid mapping out what I'm going to do. I roughly know about 2 hours footage will give me 20 to 25 minutes of usable stuff that I can edit down. Now it can vary, it can go up and down, especially if you've got bigger fields. And again, I think the way you do it, you kind of change the way you think about the game as well if you're recording stuff. You kind of know, and I've spotted it more in FS22, if you do big fields, so if stuff like this would be a terrible video, or it wouldn't be a terrible video, but it would take you 6 hours to record enough footage to make an interesting vid. So I always think smaller. That's why I think Court Farms has worked so well, because of the smaller fields means you can get through a lot of different stuff in a vid, which I think keeps people interested. So yeah, I mean, but literally my planning for a vid is more looking at the map, working out where the machinery is, what contracts are up, what fields are ready, all of that stuff. But I'll probably only write down maybe 8 bullet points of things that I want to try and do. So yeah, just work it out. Somebody said to me a while back, and I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but said we'd love to do. What I want to do is set up a camera and record me recording, and go through the whole process from how do I prep for a vid, how do I set up for a vid, recording, and then I'll film the whole thing like a behind the scenes recording of a vid. And I don't know if you guys think that was interesting, but I thought it was quite a clever idea. I don't think anybody really shows that, do they? Lost for time. Love this map. And hey, FSG. Hey, Lost. How you doing? Nice to see you. Not being able to change the farms is a bridge too far for me. But you play with what you've got, right? I always think I can't be bothered now, Jan. I should have done it ages ago. I'm just gonna drive. I could have nudged it over, couldn't I? Meh. Classic FSG. If there's an easy way to do it, I'll find a harder way. Something on the editing side. I did an editing live stream back in 19, I think it was, where we did the kind of recorded a bit and edited a bit live on a stream, and it was good fun. So we could do something like that again as well. Ooh, that's nice, Scooter. I like the idea of that. Come on, lift up. This is the slowest responding thing in the world. There we go. The back one's still on the floor. You need that to lift. There we go. Right. I'm going to fold this up for a bit. That's when you want a map like this or No Man's Land where you've just got a blank sheet of paper to work with. Big H, all good, buddy. Work at 3.5 hours. See you. No worries, mate. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure you'll be back on later. Playing some Shellbrook. Oh, there's a map I've not had a look at for a while. Hydraulical on these judges. Yeah, there's some air in the pipes, isn't there? I'm glad I leased it now and didn't buy it. What you're saying is that you're going to wash your tractor in the river. We don't drive tractors into river. Like, nobody does that. Do they? I'm going to have to sort this. Look at that terrible drop when I place this shed. Put it next there. Let's put it a little bit close to a mower, shall we? You still need to do a quick overview. I've done it, Brett. I've got a whole tutorial on VCA out there, mate. You don't waste water in the air's back. Yeah, there's definitely a full VCA tutorial on the channel already, Brett. Go check it out. It was one of those vids that you make and you think, right, VCA's been out for years. Everybody's got it and everybody uses it. And probably one of those things. I just did it because I was I just kind of got used to it because I'm a creature of habit and was always used. I'd always use guidance steering. So I made the vid. Stuck it up, and it was ridiculously popular. Crazy amount of views. For something that was 2 years old, it was very interesting. Right, I think we're going to do all of this silage now, I think, because I think I would like a good bunker full of silage so that we can feed the cows. And then that second half there we'll do as hay. Us Kiwis love water. Drawn to it. If you search, Brett, if you search vehicle control add-on, I think it's pretty much comes to the top of the list. Even if you just search it. It's got a John Deere on the front. Imagine. FSG used a John Deere in a vid. That's full quick. This is going to take a while, isn't it? Oh well. Who would have thought? Thanks, Christoph. Thank you, Cranky. There you go. Brett. Cranky's done the handiwork for you. That's a nice idea, RP. That's a nice idea. You've got to do something slightly different. I've not heard of anybody else doing that, so that is a good call. You've got to be original, or people just kind of either think you're a poor imitation of somebody else, or you're or you've got no creativity yourself. So definitely doing something that other people don't do, which is hard, right? Because we've all got access to the same game and the same mods, so you've got to put your personality into it somewhere. But images is a good one. That's a good call. Done a really bad job of getting this leveled. I'm going to have to buy something just to level this. Oh dear, what's up with Callum? You just need to be scope, apparently. Recovering from his rib overdose. Like the most Texan thing anybody's ever said. I thought I was going to overshoot that then. And now I have, because I was reading the chat. I need to turn up my spring on my steering wheel. It's a bit loose tonight. When does it stop being a row and become a line because it's so thin? I'm looking forward to chopping this up into fields and giving it a bit of personality. Thank you, Callum. That is very kind of you, mate. Come on, Bo. You've got to do it. We'd support you, mate. You see, that's the difference between but the whole process for me is the bit that I love. I love editing as much as I enjoy playing and creating the content, but editing it and doing all of that stuff is as much fun for me. To be fair, I've done it for the best part of 20 years as a job as well, so it's nice to do it with content that you want to do. The amount of times I've put together a boring corporate vid and you're like, oh, this is not fun to edit. Even then it was fun because I just enjoy editing, but it's almost like there's a line here where it kind of lags out. It's always been at this end when it's done that little freeze thing, isn't it? It's interesting. Or it's doing a little sync. Let's go and pick up some of the stragglers and stuff. You have it. Not that funny. I've always loved. I have always been lucky. I've always had a job that I've enjoyed, except for the last one before this one, where I despised it. So I got out and set up my own company. So there you go. See, Bo, there's your differentiator. That's your differentiator. You would be the cool, deep voice guy that does FarmSim. Ah, Hanson used to work as TV set. See, I think the whole TV thing's funny. Like, I've done some work with the BBC in the past and stuff like that. Everything's so old. The way they want stuff sent to them is so old-fashioned. Like, they don't even use kind of digital format still. You have to send stuff on tapes. Madness. Hey, you learn everything, right? Carl, I'm Barry. I know there's harder than being a YouTuber is being a modder. And we know, like, FarmSim Briscoe, he's probably, I'm not sure if he's still here or if he's skulked off for now. He didn't know how to mod at the start of FS22. And now he's churning out incredible maps. Amazing stuff. Final Cut Pro, I used to use Final Cut Pro. Switch to Premiere now. You are more up to date than the BBC then, Hanson. Picking up all my embarrassments before I do the big rows. It is one of my just maybe when I hit 100k, I'll have a few months off and teach myself Blender. Maybe that's what I need to do. Start making mods. I think that's fine, isn't it? Like, nobody ever gives modders a hard time or demands stuff from them. I think that would be fine. I think I'd enjoy that. They get it really easy. Come on, let's get all of this in. That would be good. It's gonna be... Oh no, that's not bad actually. Marksy is doing a phenomenal job modding. He really is. He's come up with some crackers so far. You made a Sammy Explorer for FS22 and it's probably good for you, man. Good for you. We'll start one of these just to fill it up. Got 3% or something left in the tank. Oh, we're full there. We're maxed out. Oh, this is number 20. Oh dear. I'm gonna do a vid. The top 20 mods that I didn't install until after I did my first 2 top 20 mod vids. Had to learn the old way with analog tape. I remember that on an Avid. I used to do that on an Avid, Hanson. Massive tape decks. I'm late in. What fields did we buy? Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, Alan's making some cash there. See that going up? Let's do this. There you go. Nice little rainbow of farmers, all working in their little, squares. When I say little, We talked about this before. If you take 4 of these squares, so let's take 99, 104, 100, and 103. Those 4 squares are the equivalent of a standard size map. So if you think Elm Creek or Hope Bayron or any standard size map, Court Farms, Calmsden, the same size as 4 of those squares, and we've got all of this. Madness. Madness. Cheers, Daniel. Take care, man. Nice to see you. RP as well. Thanks for hanging out. Save you 167. You're gonna have to be quick, Thomas. They're going fast. Madness. This is Sparta. This is FarmSim. Trey must be having fun on this map with his speedy machine. I'm surprised he's actually on this one because he's not allowed to use speedy machines. He's decided to take a hit. No, Thomas. This is just a chilled out, relaxed server. No really big rules here. Just own a square and have fun with it. You're trying something different. I like it. Oh look, it's that little bug again, where it decides it's empty, but won't close the door until you get out. There we go. Yeah, take care of RP. See you soon. 167. I'm going to have a look at 167, Thomas. Let's have a look. 167. That one. Oh, so that's a biggie. See, with your 500k, you're going to blow 334 on land. That's going to leave you tight for machinery, isn't it? More working together. I mean, there's a bit of there will be a bit of combo. I think definitely people, everyone's going to have contractors' rights, so everybody can muck in and help other people if they need to. So there's definitely a bit of that. And whilst people own a square, other people can come and work on that for them if they want to. So that's cool as well. Yeah, we'll get you next time, RP. Is the purse? Yeah, I kept it at 500k mark. I thought it was too easy if you put it up to 750. So everybody's got to think a little bit about what they do and how they do it. And it might be that you need machinery that you haven't got and you need to be able to ask a neighbour for a bit of help. Kind of keeps things going a bit, doesn't it? Right, I might call this my last trailer because it's getting late. Fuel as well, yeah. Yeah, I like the fact everyone kind of found their little plot. We know what we'll do. We'll dump this and we'll go for a little fly around and see what everybody else is up to. Brett, you should be able to. Hopefully, there's people still playing. There's certainly a few admins on at the moment who'll be able to give you farm manager access, rights. And the admins will be checking with everybody who's got Square. We want to put a password on every farm as well, so that people can't jump on and do stuff willy-nilly without checking first. So if you do need help, you can speak to the farm manager and muck in. We're also having a rule as well, if farms are dormant for, let's say, a couple of weeks, mine included, they will be flipped and they'll be opened up to somebody else to use, because we want to keep things lively. Obviously, if you're going on holiday and you need to do something, you you can kind of pre-request that it isn't touched or leave it in the capable hands of somebody else. But if it's just sitting and nobody's getting stuck into it, and nobody's said anything, we'll assume you've got busy and elsewhere, and we'll flip it. But there we go. That was good fun. Right, let's have a fly up. And let's go and see. In fact, we might need to do some. Teleporting. I mean, yeah, you Danes don't know when to stop, do you? Right, there you go. There's Alan. He has shifted a lot of bales. I'll explain why it's got smoother on the server. Alan's got rid of a load of his bales. Looking good though. He's a barely look. He's cut. Maybe a quarter. Maybe ever so slightly more than a quarter. I don't think how many bales he's got. Madness. Now, if I go over, let's just check where everybody is. That's me, Alan there. So let's keep going along here. 76. 36. Wow. He's gone for big bales as well. First film to be flipped, so possibly Legion. No special treatment for me. I'm going to stick by the rules too. Although it is going to be my regular Wednesday stream, so I should be alright. Should be. There's somebody scooting down there with more bales as well. I love the fact that this is undulating as well and isn't completely flat. I think that's great. So look how far I've travelled here. You look at that on the map. It's from here to here. So I've basically gone from here to here. And I've been trawling along for quite a few minutes. There we go. Who is this? I don't know who this is. I went for the Batwing. Interesting. Oh, this is Amy's farm. Went for the Batwing. Well, that's an interesting call. Very good. That is... Yeah, 2. That's a nice plot, that one, with just a little bit extra on. It's a bit like 124 and 142. Are they fat there? 172. Is everybody's kind of... Who's gone for 187 as well? Like, yeah, there's some different kind of thought processes into what you do. But everything's massive. Some of them have more trees on as well. And I'm not sure these kind of Aussie-style trees, what would we just call them? What would those be called in real money? Chef's 187. Right, we'll come and have a look at you in a minute, Chef. They're not worth much in terms of cutting them down for wood, so until work takes over, exactly great. I'll have to put a worker on and get some helpers on to work it for me while I'm busy, so I don't lose my place. Now, I believe, yeah, Hamish is all the way up here. I'm gonna have to teleport to. I can't go that far. Let's teleport over to Hamish up here. Hamish chose to take a... Oh, it was upside down then. Hamish chose to take a wooden section. A wooded section. He's gone... Alright, he's leased everything. Like, there's no way he's bought that. Clearly leased that. But he's got a road. He said he picked this because it had a road. So he's going to head out. But look how mountainous this is. Well, hilly. Not say mountainous. How hilly this is. And if we go over here, Esab. I think Esab didn't even mow his field. I think he went straight for... There he is. Oh, he did. He's got a little cultivator there, though, as well. So he's planning on doing something with that. He's on break. He's having a break. Having a cup of coffee. Look at that, though. Again, just look at the size. That's a quarter of a standard map. A quarter of a standard map. Getting some little artifacts there, because it's a 16x map. But look at that. Madness. Madness. Oh, it's the shadows off the trees, actually. Right, let's head down there. This is Jan. This is Mark Haythornthwaite's map. Or farm. He's got a few helpers with him as well. He says, looking around, I can't see anybody. He's behind you. I'm down there. Ah, he's in the trees, I think. That's why I can't see him. Ah, chopping trees down. Clearing space, Christoph is there. There we go. And they've got a big plot. They've got a little bit down in the corner as well. And then right next door to them, I could see the grass cut just here. Turned all of that for hay. Look at what these boys have been busy. Holy smokes. They've not been hanging around, have they? That'll be why my server's running like a dog. This is Jan R and Kjelland. There he is, there's Jan turning his he went for a small windrower there as well. Interesting. Kjelland's just chilling by a tree. Right, let's go and see just up here. This is good though, isn't it? Having so many so many different farms going makes it interesting. We should do a weekly sit rep, shouldn't we? What's everybody up to? Now I think this is Panzer, who's our new joinee. Panzer's getting stuck in here, I think. Yeah, Panzer's plot. There you go. Turning, and again, he's only done a small chunk. His plot. We zoom in. I mean, look, he's done just a little bit more than a quarter of his plot, and it's massive. It just like boggles the mind how big this map is. Now, who's this? 187. So we'll fly over to 187, 219. And then we'll bounce down to 100 and 103 at the end. So let's scoot along here. Do I have a required mod? Yeah, there's a list of mods to download on the Discord, Thomas. The actual list of the mods is there, so... Need to set the server to not stop when nobody's online. Yes, Mark, I'll do that. Good call. So here we go. This. Taking out this chunk near the road. This is Chef's part of the world. He's just done this little long edge here. A nice bit of that's a good nice one, this one actually. There he is, Chef coming back with a load. He's got all this the other side as well. It's a nice plot, this, I think. Like that. And a nice tree line to it, but then through there I think he's got all of this as well. Yeah, look at that. He's got this lovely big pasture to about here. Actually, that tree is almost a marker for the corner of the... Oh, that's quite nice. So he's got all of that. That's a nice size, that. Nice size. And then, now I've totally lost my bearings. Yeah, we'll head over here. I will say, Thomas, very few mods required. We've literally got, I think, 20. Nice that there's no contracts, so I do like that. Yeah. Yeah, it just means that people have to work out and be self-sufficient. There's no... I don't think there's an easy... Other than the volume of stuff, there's not really an easy way to make money. Here's Trey. Oh, he's getting rid of trees. Felling trees, he's got a plough. Oh man. He's busy. He's literally got a plough and a tractor at the moment, and he's just getting rid of all of these trees. He's going to strip his area. Oh, timber! There we go. Right, that is everybody except for 100 and 103 down here. So let's go and see them. Let's go see them, and then we will shut things down for the evening. Chef's going to get some dinner. There we go. Oh, these guys have been busy too. Mowers looking very dirty. Oh, they've cleared this. Wow. Holy. This is a nice plot as well, isn't it? Nice bit of... This is Big H. Big H and Finnish working together. They're working as a little bit of a team here. I like that. Look, they're mucking in together, helping each other. That is a good call. They've got a plot each, so they've got their own land, but they're mucking in together. That's a very nice way of doing things. Good stash of bales there as well. Nick, did you download them from the mod link, the mod pack that's on the Discord? There we go. They have been busy. Busy. Nice to see. Right. Nice to see everybody approaching it in ever slightly different way. Then you just look over there. Right, we are flying back up. It just goes on for... Look, there's the town. It's miles away. All off the link, and it's not working. That's weird. Have you copied them into a separate folder, or are you using them and have you popped them into your main mod folder? Probably an older version of AutoDrive than... or using Mod Assistant to have a separate folder. Should have reduced the price of wood. Didn't think about that, did we, Mark? Map update coming up. Look, we are flying. This is 4x flying time. Look at this. You've probably not. You've probably said yes or no to an older version of AutoDrive. I would strongly recommend that you keep them in a separate folder. That always causes hassle because it could be a slightly older version of AutoDrive, and if you said no to overwriting it, it will have given you, it would have left the newest version in. So I would suggest you download them all again. I'm not sure if you use Mod Assistant, but definitely give that a download and split the folders up. Yeah, you'll always come across challenges with that, and then actually you'll find the next time you go to a single player game, it'll say we don't have this version of the mod installed as well. So, or a different multiplayer server, you'll have the same issue. So, yeah, bit of a challenge. Right, there we are, back at my farm. That took us ages to fly over there. This is brilliant. Love it. I was excited when we set this up. I was really excited about this, and it's been great. It's been great. Right, I've got work to do. But this is going to be good fun. Right, I'm off. Have a great rest of your Easter weekend. Eat lots of chocolate. Put your feet up. I have another episode of the Contract to US coming out tomorrow. It's all done, dusted, uploaded, ready to go. And yeah, we'll see what else is coming on the horizon. A few nice maps out this weekend as well. So we'll have a check out of some of those, and we'll see you next week. But thank you, everybody. Thanks for everybody who was generous with their gifted memberships. Thanks to all the new joiners. Thanks to everybody on the server. Thanks to Mark Haythornthwaite for setting it all up, and it's run really nicely, actually. After that little syncing issue at the start, it's gone really, really well. But take care, folks. Have a good one. And I'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.